the one and the only, it's Luke Howard. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, you are so kind. Oh, thank you very much. Hope you all like our brand new theme tune from now on Britain's Best Radio Show. I hope you liked it. I came up with that, by the way. I came up with that. So good. Really, really good. Very good introduction there. That was actually a theme tune that I found online for our show from now on, and that is actually going to be our brand new theme tune from now on Britain's Brightest Radio Show. Good morning, everybody. Morning. How are you? It's Saturday the 14th of November. We're nearly bang on in the middle, of course, of November. Tomorrow will be right in the middle of November, would you believe? So that must mean 1 month and 10 days to go till Christmas. Around about that age. Oh God, do we have to talk about Christmas, really? I don't really want to talk about that at the moment. I think it's a bit of a weird thing to talk about at the moment, of course, because of COVID and all of that. So I know, but they are going to sort of ease it, hopefully, after this last 3-week lockdown has been ahead. So I've been watching the news all this week, okay, and they have been talking about the vaccine, and the vaccine, I heard, is going to be introduced after Christmas. So let's hope, fingers crossed, that Boris will say, the vaccine is going to be introduced after Christmas. So we will talk about that, of course, nearer the time. But everyone is hoping that for now, it will hopefully be after Christmas. That is when the vaccine will hopefully be in place. But I don't really want to talk about Christmas at the moment, to be honest with you, because it's gone really quick this year, actually, because, of course, lockdown and all of that. It has gone quite slow, but in a way, it's gone quite quick and slow. But when we had that lockdown, it went really slow. But it has been quite of a slow year this year, to be honest with you. I don't really know where the time's gone. Ever since March the 20th, it's gone very slow. But, yeah. So to get in touch with Britain's Best Radio Show today, 07593 847 105 is the number to text. If you are texting, text LH Live and your name to that number, or call that number, which is 07593 847 105. Those are the numbers to call, okay? Or text. Do get in touch, and I will give you a mention on the show. Do let me know. Or find my show on Instagram. It's the Luke Howard fan page. Or do email me. It's GaryJHoward68@hotmail.com. Or use the other email, which is 345-457@student.hrc.ac.uk. And then you can also use the hashtags, hashtag Luke Howard, hashtag Luke Howard Live, or hashtag listen to Luke Howard Live. Great ways to listen to. What are you doing? How are you listening? Are you in the garden? Are you on a bus? Are you walking? Are you running? Are you jogging? Well, however you are listening today, I do hope it's going ever so well. Of course, with the lockdown, you can't really do very much, can you? So, do whatever while you're watching the show. If you're on the sofa, relaxing, whatever, do let me know. You know how to get in touch. So, we're supposed to have an exclusive interview with my friend Michael. Now, he said to me that he's not going to be interviewed on the show, but he just wants to send me what he's going to say, and then I'll play it out on the show. He says to me that all he says is, because he texted me just now, just what he's going to say. All he wanted to say was that there's going to be no interview on the show, but he says that I'm very good friends with Luke. We're very great friends. We do everything together, and we meet up, we go here, we go there. And he also said to me that he also loves Paw Patrol and lots of other things as well. So that's the interview from Michael today, and that's all he's going to say. That was the Michael Walker interview, and that was what he sent me earlier on to say on the show. We are great friends, me and him. He was a great friend of mine, and he wanted to be interviewed on the show. And I think he didn't really feel he felt we really wanted to do it, but I think he didn't really want to be like interviewed live on his show, because I think it's something that he's never really done before. So I said to him, don't worry, mate. What I'll do is I'll talk about you on the show instead, and just say. It was a last-minute thing, by the way. This was a last-minute thing. Just to say to everyone that he's a great friend of mine, and he always will be. And that's all I'm going to say there. So, coming up on the show then today, we are going to talk about Dominic Cummings. I know! Dominic Cummings, we are talking about him on the show this morning. Got great music to play. Hope you liked our new theme tune, by the way. It was really good to play that. It was really, really good. So we're talking about Dominic Cummings in a moment, and we've also got lots more news to talk about, including Biden, who's taking over, Boris, who's taking over Donald Trump. About time someone did take him over, to be honest with you, because Donald Trump was a nightmare. No one liked Donald Trump, to be honest with you, and I'm glad that they've taken him over so far. So well done, Biden, for getting right in there. Joe Biden is his name, by the way. And I must also mention what a week it's been this week. I mean, the weather's been alright, but of course there's been a lot of news this week all about the vaccine. Yes, the vaccine! We all hope there's going to be a vaccine after Christmas. Does anyone know that? I mean, Boris is taking his time with saying that there is going to be a vaccine. Well, hopefully there will be a vaccine. And they're saying after Christmas. So, hopefully, fingers crossed, that will happen. And I'm glad you all like our new theme tune. Let me know what you think about the new theme tune. And you can also get in touch underneath where the show's being broadcast. Just leave a message underneath where it's being broadcast, and then I'll get back to you on the show. So I'll message you there to say that you got mentioned on Britain's Best Radio Show. So, on the telly this week, EastEnders. Now, the storyline with me, I think it's been going okay, but I didn't, to be honest with you, last night was the Children in Need programme. Now, did you watch that? Who watched Children in Need out there? I mean, I didn't watch it, to be honest with you. I didn't get to watch it at all. I wasn't going to watch it because it's not really for me. I mean, I find it a bit upsetting, some parts of it. Do you know what I mean? I find some parts of Children in Need quite upsetting, and I'm sure a lot of people out there also do find it upsetting as well. So, but it's a great thing. It's absolutely brilliant. It's so good about the children, about the ones who are in need, and it's good to get out there. But some parts of it is just so sad. It's just, it's so upsetting to watch, if you know what I mean. I mean, I do like it very much, but I do actually think that it can get a bit upsetting, some upsetting moments on it sometimes, and and that is what I think about the Children in Need. So Saturday morning, God, here we are again. Time's gone so quick, hasn't it? Time's gone quick this week. I've been everywhere this week. Me and my mate met in the park on Sunday, and we had tea and biscuits and a mess about and a chat, and my mum found out from the police the other day that me and him can be in a bubble. Woo! So me and Michael are in a bubble. So happy. So that's great. We are very happy with that. We went up to Royston on Monday. Was it Wednesday? Wednesday to get the sweets from lads. Saw Margaret and Yoland. It was great to catch up with them. We had a great chat. It was great to see them once again. And so it was great to be there. Oh, hello. It was great to be there as well. So it was really good. So, in the news today, I've just lost what I was going to say, because we was going to talk about Dominic Cummings, and we are going to talk about that right here, right now. So, where do I start? Because it's getting to people, isn't it? So they're saying that Lee Chain and Dominic Cummings are going to be leaving Number 10 Downing Street. Now, we all know why they're going to be leaving 10 Downing Street, because Dominic Cummings travelled 500 miles up north when he wasn't supposed to. He just went up there. I mean, he just didn't really listen to the rules, did he? So, but anyway, two of the Prime Minister Boris Johnson's most senior aides have left Downing Street for the last time after interior battles over these roles. And the chief advisor, the director of the communications, Lee Chain, she's going to work out their notices at home following tensions with Number 10. Now, Lord Lister, he's going to become ensign of the chief of staff. This is pending a wide-ranging shake-up of the Prime Minister's team. The senior Conservative MP, as we all know, David Davis, has said that the PM had taken a decisive action, and we all know that anyway, because it's a decisive action. But the former Brexit secretary said that the decision would have been hard for Boris Johnson, and said that it offered a chance to reset the government. But he also said lots of the colleagues are hoping for a new relationship, more openness and interaction with Parliament, and they are told the Cabinet is hoping to get more. And it was that their events. The departure of Dominic Cummings and Mr. Chain came as trade talks between the UK and the EU on a future relationship, which is a make-up break. And we all know it's a make-or-break point. We all know that anyway. Come on, we all know it's a make-or-break point. But we are also going to talk about shops as well, because they're all trying to have a battle to try and get their businesses back on record, because we are going to talk about small businesses on the show in a little while, by the way. But the former Tory leader, Sir Ian Duncan Smith, wrote in a Daily Telegraph that Dominic Cummings' influence at Number 10 had led to the Rams Hackle operation in the hands of one man. We will leave that one there for now. So, let's move on then to small shops are all in a battle with retail giants. So, yeah, I think we spoke about this a couple of weeks ago, but I am going to talk about it again because Boris Johnson came on television to announce that the November lockdown was the final straw for Joe Rinham. Now, before the Prime Minister had even finished speaking, the shop owner from Bristol, she had hammered, out her response on Instagram. Small businesses, once again, have suffered, and I know they've suffered really badly. There's shops in my town that have suffered really badly as well. But she said, so please, shop small, yes, shop small. So I like to say shop. And resist Amazon. Don't go on Amazon. Go down your local shops. Shop local. Yes, shop local. And it's you've got to resist online shopping, people, because it's not good. Go out in the streets. Go into a shop. Buy your food. Do not shop online. It is so much better to go out there and go shopping, because she put this on Instagram, which I'm going to be talking about in a moment. But she also runs That Thing, an independent fashion, homeware and accessories shop. Like many smaller retailers, she's just been through the hardest year she's ever done before in her absolute life. So she's gone through all this, all through her life, and it's been amazing, really, with what she has gone through. But there is another lockdown, she said. This is what she said. Small businesses will once again offer immeasurably and compilations, which are going to be diversing at the while and looking on once again as the big supermarkets will rack in this profits, and it will also I think it's going to be studying everything. I mean, I've actually got it on here right in front of me as I speak, and it's hard to talk about. I mean, we do talk about. I mean, people, please. I mean, this is my position. Okay, I'm trying to do a position here. Okay, so and I'm being honest here because we've all got to shop local. Please don't go online, because I have spoken about this before. Because it's not the same. It's nice to go out into somewhere, and I think if you go somewhere, you go out there and you buy. I mean, it's nice to actually see what you're buying. I mean, I like to do that. I mean, I don't like shopping online. It's not a good thing, and it's not just that. It takes days. It takes days to come to your house as well. Especially at this moment. So if I was you, go local, because you can get things quicker as well. But of course, she's selling stuff like, I think she's selling homewares, clothing, jewellery, gifts, treats, and she may be closed, but she is there every day, so that's quite good actually, to be honest with you. But she said, I honestly can't stress this enough. Whether it's going to your local greengrocers, of course. I mean, yeah, go to your local greengrocers. Don't go to a supermarket. Go to your greengrocers if it's called AJ's Sons, or if it's called AJ's Greengrocers. I don't know. It could be called anything really, but it's often cheaper than supermarkets. I actually think greengrocers are more expensive than supermarkets, but I think it's actually the right amount as what you would actually buy in a supermarket. I think 30 pence for a plum is absolutely really good pricing, to be honest with you. 30 pence for a pear. I think it's much cheaper than what it is in the supermarket. I mean, 30 pence for a plum is so good. 30 pence for an apple. I mean, 30 pence for your fruit. 50 pence for a carrot, £1 for a bunch. I mean, that is so good. Come and get your carrots, £1 a bunch. I think that's really good, to be honest with you. So people, go to your local greengrocers, because it is a great place to go to. Go to your local places to support your local people. I mean, even if it's a florist and the greengrocers mixed together, I mean, it's a great thing to go to. I think it's really good. And of course, with non-essential businesses, she said, resisting Amazon of all costs. She said, I think about how you vote with your money. Small businesses have websites too, and they will also be relying on every sale as well. The wave is going to be tough, she said, and they want to help each other get through, and they've got to be sympathetic and be kind to one another, and you've got to check in with each other, and of course, much love. So after she said that, someone did get back to her and said that thank you for saying of all of this, and it's going to be tough, she said. So that was what she said. It is going to be tough. It is a very tough time for shops at the moment. So, and I know it's very tough at the moment, so People, get out there, support your local businesses. They also say it is all